patience, you out of place. Always got the ones trying to chime in. Oh no, stay in your place. Stick around just to get info. Stay out my face, yeah. Just walk away, don't look back, no. Don't stress too much, just stay in your flow, yeah. Just walk away, don't look back, no. Don't stress too much, just stay in your flow. Oh no, wait, no time to waste. We try our patience, out of place. Always got the one trying to chime in. Oh no, stay in your place. Stick around just to get info. Stay out my face. Oh no, wait, no time to waste. You try my patience, you out of place. Always got the one trying to chime in. Oh no, stay in your place. Stick around just to get info. Stay out my face.
Bring the beat in, yeah. La 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 la. Here we go with this again. Distractions from every end. Can't seem to catch my wind. Time is running closer to the end. What you see on the news, it ain't right, no, it ain't right. All these murders, injustice in plain sight. Still we rise and conquer, make the change. Keep the faith, my God remains. Riding with the G.O.D., the wheels ain't coming off. Yeah, he never abandons, he gives us strength to endure it all. I ain't worried, no stressing, just stay that way. Upon the Lord, he will renew your strength. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ignore the noise. La 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 la. And soar above. Oh yeah. La 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 la. Oh yeah. Just wanna be pleasing to the Father, to the Father. Searching for direction in this hour, in this hour. Can't seem to catch my wind. Time is running closer to the end. What you see on the news, it ain't right, no, it ain't right. All this hatred, division in plain sight. Make a change, oh yeah. Keep the faith, God remains. Riding with the G.O.D., the wheels ain't coming off. He never abandons, he gives the strength to endure it all. I ain't worried, no stressing. Stay that way. Oh no. Upon the Lord, he will renew your strength. Yeah. Ignore the noise.
Good evening, family. What's up? I'm your girl, Destiny Diggs, and I am so excited to be with you here on tonight for the premiere of LaLa by Madison Copeland. I pray that you all are well, and guess what? I pray that you're all ready to party as well. We are going to be premiering LaLa on tonight, so make sure that you get your snacks and get ready. But first, we're going to show this video.
Hey, yo, ain't this the GPS? So this is where the party's at, bro. I don't see nothing. What's going on? What's up with the party, yo?
I don't see nothing, yo, man. What you trying to do, bro?
I want to go home.
Bro, hey, come on,
Why
bro.
can't we just go home, man?
What is you talking about, Madison,
Man,
bro?
the party's supposed to be lit, bro.
Lit?
Party about to be
It's
jumping.
never a party that's lit, man. Y'all say this all the time. Everybody just standing there, man. Man,
Bro,
take
come
me
on,
home.
bro.
Man, I'm trying to go.
You seen the flyer? You know who's
Lexi
gonna
about
be
to
there,
be there,
bro.
Oh, that's what you talking about.
Yeah.
I ain't worried about no Lexi, man.
Come on, man.
Right?
I know you.
You know what, yo, let's go. But I ain't going because of Lexi. All right, let's go.
All right, bro.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get it. Come on, yo.
See the truth and how it really feels about you. Fake claims who don't really care about you. Everything about this man is evil. Gotta keep your head on the swivel. I hate that guy, keep him far away. He'll try to take every part of your soul. See, keep him near, he'll lie to your face and say you can have all riches and the gold. See, all those things come with a price. Are you willing to give it all away just for a little pleasure? Ooh. He seeks to kill and conquer everything and everyone around you. That's why you gotta get away, 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 get away. Get away, 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 gotta get away, gotta get away, gotta get away, get away. Nasty and mean, so don't be deceived. Nothing about him compels you closer to the king. So get away, 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 gotta get away, gotta get away, gotta get away, get away. Just imagine him on your backside, creeping in your mind, got you feeling down, down, down. He's like a dog with a strong, ready to spit you out in pieces. Now you're broken in spirit, picking you up, dropping you down. He cares nothing about you. Keep your soul, don't give him all the power. Seek to kill and conquer everything and everyone around you. That's why you gotta get away, 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 get away. Get away, 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 gotta get away, gotta get away, gotta get away, get away.
Hey, yo, you can shoot me?
I need you to chill, bro. I need you to chill. You feel me?
Bro,
Ain't that serious, bro.
whose
Leave
man
it
is
alone,
this,
man.
bro? Hey, yo, whose man is this? I don't know real.
Oh, I love that. I pray you enjoyed that as well. Again, welcome to the watch party of Madison Copeland's LaLa music video, presented by I Can Rock Entertainment and I Can Rock TV. And if you just saw that, that was Getaway by Madison Copeland. Folks, let's give it up for Madison, the creative and anointed genius.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up, Madison? How are you?
You doing good? How you doing?
I'm great. Congratulations on LaLa. I mean, we're just super excited for you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Listen, Madison is very humble. I know Madison personally, and he's just so anointed, and he's so creative, and he's so humble. So that's always a good thing. Listen, I've met a lot of artists because my dad is a music producer, and so I've been around a lot of artists, and not every artist is humble. So I just thank God for your spirit.
Shout out to my mom and my dad.
Shout out to you give a shout out to your dad. I'm gonna give a shout out to my parents. Yes, shout out to our parents. Not only shout out to our parents, but our supporters as well. Madison, you have a following, so you have to thank them.
You too.
Oh, maybe just a little bit. But thank you all for joining us. We pray that you got your snacks ready, your coffee ready, whatever you need to stay up. Because guess what? It's about to be lit. Right? Okay, so let's get into this video. Listen, before we even talk about LaLa, I want the people to really learn who you are. Okay? Yeah. So talk about who is Madison.
Yeah, so I'm from Salisbury, Maryland. Born and raised in the church. My home church is United Faith Church of Deliverance.
Church on out. Come on.
On both sides, on my family is musical, which is crazy. On my mom's side and my dad's side, I started on the drums.
Wow.
I started on the drums, and then from there, I guess I just got tired of playing drums. I was like, I want to sing. So doing that from high school on, I was just trying to figure out my lane and where I wanted to go. But then God kind of showed me the right way and what I should do. So I'm singing gospel Christian music and trying to bring a light to the world. But yeah, I got 2 brothers and I got 2 nieces and a nephew. So yeah, that's me in the package.
Madison, you said something very important. You said that you serve in the church.
Yeah.
As a drummer. And sometimes people just automatically just want to be up front. You want to be the voice that's automatically heard.
Yeah.
Tell us why that's important, why it's still good to serve until God called you up front.
Yeah, I think it's important to serve. One, I think that's where the training ground happens, because you learn so much being in the background. Playing the drums, I learned how to conduct a service. So even though I wasn't out front singing musically, if it was cymbals or if it was just something following the organ player, it was just the small things, how to follow a preacher when he looks at you and it's time to put shout music going. Like there's so many different things that I learned just from serving, and traveling with my grandfather when he would do Sunday night services, and we do conferences, and and even in those moments, because I started playing drums, I was probably 10, 11. So
Okay.
I wasn't the best. I wasn't there. So my dad would bring in other musicians, and from that point, I would have to learn how a service was done and conducted. So it's so much in serving, and I believe once you serve God, He'll elevate you to a level. If your spirit is correct, and if you serve with a humble spirit, I believe that He'll elevate you every single time. So I'll say to any musician, any artist, to don't be afraid to serve. There's nothing wrong with serving. Even to this day, I still serve 50K Souls, which is a network of churches that come together to do outreach. So that's every Friday night. We're feeding the community, outside of music. So yeah, serve, y'all.
Absolutely. And Madison, you talked about your grandfather. Is your grandfather a bishop or a pastor?
Both. He's both.
Oh.
So he has 2 churches that are under him. There's a church in Millsboro, I believe. Millsboro, Delaware, I believe. Hopefully I'm saying that right. And then there's one in Virginia. So those are the 2 places that he has outside of Salisbury.
Okay. And it seems as if you're saying that you were in the church all of your life. Was there ever a time, let's be real, right? As church babies, sometimes you may feel like, I don't want to do this anymore, or I want to break. Did you ever feel that? Did you ever get that? Or did you ever want to say, okay, well, maybe I'm going to try something different other than Christian music, right? What pulled you to, what inspired you to do Christian music? Because you could have easily gone the R&B route, right? But you decided to do God.
I think for me, I mean, going through the services and your friends are Friday night, if we be honest, there's parties, there's a lot of things that's happening on Friday and Saturday night. But if I'm in church and conferences, I'm missing all that stuff. So, there was a season in my life, that I wanted to rebel. And I wanted to kind of try to do my own thing, which failed every single time. Because if I would go out, they'd be like, "Oh, are you Bishop Copeland?"
The church boy is here, right?
Yeah. It always failed for me. It never worked. So I know, my father, he instilled in me to love and appreciate good music. So I love the R&B to Blackstreet to D'Angelo. I mean, I was a kid running around in my drawers. How does it feel?
Okay, all right.
I just, I completely just stripping, and yeah, that's a real story, y'all. So you go from that to Marvin Winans and understanding stories and tones. And then, as time went along, I had appreciation of like the Chris Browns, Michael Jackson, and all those people. I just got turned on to Tommy Sims. My dad just put me on to him. So I've learned how to have a balance, but still find me. And finding me, I fell in love with Jesus Christ, like for real. Like, okay, he's really my savior. So that's why I'm doing Christian gospel music, not because that's my only option, but because I feel like I have a testimony that can bless others. I feel like there's other young men that are looking for help. And I feel like I can be that help in a nice, cool, hip way.
Right. Madison, you're saying so many key points here, and I know we have to get to LaLa, but I have to ask this question. You just said you were able to find yourself by finding Jesus. Talk about the journey and how important that is, because if you do seek to find yourself and find Jesus, oh my goodness, if you seek to find Jesus, you will find yourself. Wow.
Absolutely.
Please
Absolutely.
talk about that.
So yeah, it's a testimony now. Raised from a single parent home. My father was around, but my mother and my father got divorced. So I never really experienced the father, mother, I'm the son, we all in the same household together. I've never really got a chance to experience that. And sometimes having to split Thanksgiving or holidays, and with that, I would feel like, man, I'm not loved. I would feel like, man, what was wrong with me? Why did Pops leave? Well, Mom, what did Mom do? So it created a lot of untrust and feeling like, man, God isn't who he says he is. But as I got older, I got saved, and God really showed me like, this is, if you put your trust in me, like I'll handle the rest.
Right.
If you pray and seek me, for guys, we say, oh, we can't cry. No, like I've spent many nights crying in my face. And that's okay. And in those moments, healing took place. And that's where I'm like, oh, wow, I am loved. Someone does care, So, yeah, so that's the short version. I could keep going on and on. But, yeah, I had to experience it for myself. It was church, it was reading the word, but it was something about that gentle, soft voice, that chill while you're praying, that voice that was like, oh man, okay, you're real, Lord. You got me.
Right. And you have to go through to get to where you are now. Some people think they see the end product, they see the end result, thinking, okay, this is just talent. No, you're mistaken. This man has oil, but in order to get the oil, you had to go through. And so that whole divorce, the separation of your mother and father, having to choose which holiday to spend with this one and that one, you had to go through to get to where you are, right? You feel that pain, you feel all that experience in your music. So you had to go through to get to where you are. So I think that's important for people to know. Listen, and whether you are called to preach, sing, dance, pastor, whatever it is, you have to go through.
Gotta go.
You don't get there easily. You won't get there easily. Who in the Bible got there easily, right? Our favorite guy we like to talk about is Job. Job lost it all, right? And had to go through. David went through and he was anointed. So if you think you're going to get out of this thing easy, you're not going to get through this life, easily, especially if you're called and if you have oil and if you are anointed. And if you had not witnessed Madison actually minister in person, you probably won't get it right now. But if you actually see Madison minister, you will see the oil that's on him. He is so anointed, so anointed. I saw him, I guess you actually came to my grandfather's church, Emmanuel United Pentecostal Church in Camden, New Jersey. And that was my first time experiencing your ministry. And you just carried worship, and you could just feel his love for God. And I didn't know the backstory then. But now that I know the backstory, I understand, so he cried many nights.
Yeah.
He went through times when he felt like he was by himself.
Yeah.
And that's why you love God so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
We can't love a person if we don't walk with them.
Absolutely.
We can experience their love if they don't walk with us. So Jesus has walked with you, and he is walking with you. Hallelujah. And I'm just so excited for what God is going to continue to do.
Yeah.
So hallelujah. I'm just so excited for you. But in light of that, God has done many great things for you and continues to do great things for you. And that's why we're here on tonight to talk about your music video. LaLa, right? So let's talk about this. Okay, let's get excited. I'm just so excited for you. I'm just super excited for you, Madison. Okay, so LaLa is going to be on your freshman project, your freshman album. Why did you choose LaLa to be your single?
LaLa, I felt like it fit the pandemic where we were at. So I actually wrote the song during the pandemic. Pretty much, I was at a place where I was seeing on social media and the news where it was just a lot of tension. There was a lot of racial tension as far as the Black culture. There was a lot of tension, even in division within the church. And of course, you had like the murders and the government. It was just a lot. It was a lot going on. And one thing that I saw was that all of our creators were deciding to actually cancel everything and not do anything, not sing. You didn't have any athletes playing. You didn't have any musicians doing anything.
Games.
Right.
Lord, for our basketball fans, that was such a horrible time.
Yeah, it was. So like in that moment, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. I felt like, yes, I get, how we're showing respect to all that's happening. I get it. I was with it. I agree 100%.
Right.
I felt like as creators, it was our job to bring light to a world that is super dark right now and super discouraged. If it's because of the presidential situation, if it's because of racism, if it's because COVID, if it's because of, churches aren't meeting like they used to, it's just so much. So I felt like, okay, as creators, if we're not saying anything, then who's going to be the voice? Who's going to be the voice of encouragement? So LaLa came in from, I actually, let me go back. So I'm writing the song, right? And normally in my writing process, I do mumbles. So I'm like, la, 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 right? So I'm going. So that was really a mumble, trying to figure out what lyrics to go with. So I'm singing a song.
Right.
Yeah, I'm singing the song, and all of a sudden, I'm like, okay, hold up. But a child, when a parent tells them what to do, they normally say, la, 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 I can't hear you.
Right.
Right. So I'm like, let me keep that. Right. So now how can we flip that meaning? So I flip that meaning to ignore the noise. Okay, let's ignore all of the things that are causing us to be frustrated, bound, and feel like there's no hope. Let's ignore that and focus on the purpose that God has within us. So if you're an artist, if you're a painter, paint those emotions out. Don't not say I'm not going to paint because of what's happening. No, paint that stuff out. If you're do exactly what you would do on a normal day. Just take it up a notch and speak to the people that don't have a voice to speak. So for me, I'm saying ignore the noise. Still will rise and conquer. Because Jesus lives, we'll forever rise above. He's still alive. He's not dead. He's risen. So because of that, each day we still have a chance to get stuff right. You see what I'm saying? So I'm saying still we rise and conquer, make that change. Keep the faith. My God remains.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. So, and then I'm saying riding with my God. I'm like, okay, well, how can I be fancy for the people that maybe, don't go to church? I'm like, okay, well, in the hip hop world and in the R&B world, they big on cars, they're big on flash.
Right.
So I'm like, riding with my God is gonna have you looking like this. it's gonna have you feeling like I'm on top of the world.
Like saucy, like yeah.
Have you feeling so I'm like riding with the God, the wheels ain't coming off.
Right.
Shit like that. And even in the terminology, normally you wouldn't say ain't, but just something that they could identify to. I'm like, ain't. We're gonna put that in there.
Oh,
You know,
music can do anything. Come on.
but yeah, so that's pretty much, you know, where the song came from. And that process was a lot. You know, I produced the record. And you know, as an independent artist, you know, sometimes it can be, you know, a little discouraging, you know, when you reach out to different producers and things like that, and it just doesn't work out. So I had to figure it out. I called out a couple guys. There's a guy named LJ Purnell. He played aux and talk box on it. There's a guy named Joey. He played guitar, and my man Zane played bass.
Nice.
I did some aux. I did the drums a little bit on the joint. And then my man Sam Cook, aka The Wiz, he mixed and mastered it. So it came together. And the video process was a lot too. The video process was a lot, but
yeah, tell us about this music video. I've seen it. They haven't seen it, so just talk about it. Talk about it a little bit without actually giving it away before they see it.
Okay, so all right, how can I put it? Okay, how can I put it? All right, so here we go. So because I watch a lot of music videos, right? So like I'm really big on storylines. So like, you know, I'm big on the Michael Jackson Thriller. Like I watch that all the time because of the storyline. How Chris Brown is amazing at acting in the storylines. So like those guys, I study every day and I watch how they put together storylines with their videos. So I did have a certain idea in the beginning, but we had to make some last minute changes. Shout out to the team who worked super hard to make sure we still got it done. But yeah, so the storyline of the video, I had to kind of personalize it.
Okay.
And so normally, you know, because we're quarantining, I'll have like the homies come over to the house. I'll have, you know, the musicians come by and cut some things. So, you know, obviously because, you know, I'm with my mom right now, which I don't got a problem saying that, you know what I mean? I'm with my parents. Yeah, I mean, I'm with my dukes, you know what I mean?
I live with my parents for now.
I'm with my dukes. So like, sometimes, you know what I mean, she'll be like, Madison, make sure you clean the dishes. Make sure, you know, before you get going, make sure you got the trash is out. Make sure the living room is straight. So in the middle of me creating a video, I had to think fast because we had an original plan, but I had to think fast. I'm like, okay, how can we do this? So I figured it out. And pretty much in the video, you'll kind of see that part kind of happening.
Like
but
your everyday life.
Yeah, you'll kind of see that in that moment. And then because, you know, I love watching Chris Brown, there's a moment where we're here, but then we get here. It's like magic. It's like magic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, in that regard. Mm-hmm.
So I watch a lot of the avatars and the superhero movies every now and then. So I found a way to kind of create that illusion in a sense.
Okay.
But still, all of those things, still trying to keep the element of the message. And that was kind of difficult, but we got it. We worked as a team. I can rock. We did it. We here,
man. We here. Yeah. So Madison, why should someone purchase your song?
They can purchase the song on Apple Music, Spotify. I think it's on all of it. Google Play. Yeah, it's on everything. Yeah.
And why do you think they should purchase this song? Other than we love Madison Copeland.
Yeah. I think
why should they?
Yeah, I think you should purchase it because I think the message is strong. And I think it's something that now, you know, for parents, your kids can listen to it and be encouraged. And even for the grown-ups, you can be encouraged. And then I think it's good riding music, you know, for all the musicians. I know you love when, you know, we do stuff crazy, but still get back to the one.
Yeah.
For all the singers out there, we got a little bit for you. For the ones that like hip hop, we got that for you. If you like rap, rock music, we got that for you. So it's so much in that song. So that's why I think you should get it. You know, outside of supporting me, I think it's a dope song.
Right. And this just goes to show that you can still have fun and still
Yeah.
praise the Lord. Like Christians, we love to have fun. And so
Yeah.
this is some fun gospel for you here, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
So this is for everybody. So don't forget, go out there, purchase LaLa. It's on all digital outlets. You're going to enjoy it. And guess what? It's a hit. It's a bop.
It's a bop.
It's
Come
a bop.
on. Come on. I've been waiting for somebody to say that. It's a bop.
It's a bop.
It's a
Go out
bop,
and
man.
purchase LaLa. Listen, without further ado, let's watch LaLa, the music.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah. It's about to be crazy.
Yeah, it is.
This is about to be crazy. This track.
Mom, I told you already. I will have the living room cleaned up by the time you get back. Just give me some time to figure this music out. I got the homies coming to the house. It's gonna get done. It's gonna get done. It's gonna get done, man. Yeah, man. Don't get too old. Oh, this the homie right here. What's up, soldier?
Yo, what's going on?
Yo, bro, man, I know you ready, bro. I can't wait till you get to the crib, bro. This is gonna be crazy. I know you ready. Bro. This song gonna be crazy.
Yeah, listen, about that, I ain't gonna be able to make it, fam.
What song? Your mom sick?
Nah, bro, my MacBook just totally crashed on me. Like, I lost everything.
You joking, right? You
Nah,
joking,
I
bro.
didn't even back it up.
Come on, man. You joking.
Everything's-
Ah, man. Oh my God, dude. Bro, all right, man. I'll just have to figure it out, man. It's cool. I'll figure it out, bro. I just gotta figure out the hook and the drum track. It's cool, bro. I'll figure it out, man. Don't worry about it, man.
All right, bro.
God, all right, bro.
The border
Yeah.
between the states of Victoria and New South Wales, those
I
are
can't
Australia's
do
two
this.
most populous states.
I'm trying
That
to change
border
the
is now
channel.
closed. What
Why
impact
did-
is that going to have
why
on
did channel not
Australia and its economy?
Oh shoot! I know the TV just turned off on me. Oh my God! My mother is gonna kill me. Man, my mom is gonna kill me. Cats ain't coming through for me. My mom is yip yapping. Come on, man. You were just playing. These smart TVs, boy. I tell you. Whoa!
Where would you like to go today, Mr. Copeland?
Mr. Copeland. Just take me to the warehouse. Yeah, just take me to the warehouse. Bring the beat in. Yeah. La 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 la. Here we go with this again. Distractions from every end. Can't seem to catch my wind. Time is running closer to the end. What you see on the news, it ain't right, no, it ain't right. All these murders and justice in plain sight. Still we rise and conquer, make a change. Keep the faith, my God remains. Riding with the G.O.D., the wheels ain't coming off. He never abandons, he gives us strength to endure it all. I ain't wearing no instructions, just stay that way. Upon the Lord, he will renew your strength. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ignore the noise. La la
la la la la la, and soar above. Oh yeah, la 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 la, oh yeah. Just wanna be pleasing to the Father, searching for direction in this hour, Can't seem to catch my wind. Time is running closer to the end. What you see on the news, it ain't right, no, it ain't right. All this hatred, division, and plain sight. Make a change, oh yeah. Keep the faith, got the faith. Riding with the G.O.D., the wheels ain't coming off. He never abandons, he gives the strength to endure it all. I ain't worried or stressing, stay that way. Oh no, renew your strength, yeah. Ignore the noise, la 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 la, and soar above. La 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 la, yeah, ignore the noise. Oh, la 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 la, it's so bad. La 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 la.
This track is gonna be crazy.
Woo! Go ahead, Madison. Wow. That video never gets old. That's like, I think my like fourth time seeing it, and it's just
Let's go.
amazing. I'm so proud of you.
Shout out to Anthony as well. He's the guy who did the video as well. So shout out to him. Shout out to my pops. Shout out to Kenny. Kenny's working super hard to make me look good and make the team look good.
Entertainment.
Rock Entertainment is freaking amazing. So I love him. I love him. I love him.
Wow. Great job, Madison. Listen, we're going to give everyone a chance now to do a Q&A. Any questions that you have for Madison, throw them at us, and he'll do his best to answer them.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Madison, as we wait for people to ask you questions.
Yeah.
Vernell said dope.
Hey.
Let's see.
Hey, so question. So here's a funny story. So Duder actually raised me almost. He's like my other big brother on the low. He changed my diapers a couple times.
Wow.
That's the homie. That's the homie, man. That's
wow.
the homie.
That's so nice.
Shout out to Duder, man. Love you, bro.
David Wilson, thank you. He said you were fire.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you.
That is a vibe. Tanya Smith.
Tanya, I need another platter.
Oh,
she can cook. Listen.
My God, don't tell me, because I love a platter.
She got a mean work on that kitchen, Doc.
Madison, I love how you gave Breonna Taylor a shout out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ode to her.
Yeah.
It is so timely. It is so timely. And so this just goes to show how important it is to support this song.
Yeah.
It is very timely, and it speaks to the times, whether you're going through COVID, whether you're experiencing racism and police brutality. It's a breath of fresh air, and this song is going to be medicine for this generation.
Yeah.
It really is. It's medicine at this time.
Mm-hmm. And even for like the lyric that I was saying about catching my breath, like that was, I felt like even outside of the tragedy that happened with George Floyd, I felt like the world was at a point where they couldn't breathe. There was just so much going on. The sicknesses, people losing their family members to COVID. So just trying to find a way to write my pen where it's not corny, but people can still understand it.
Right. The fact that you gave an ode to our people.
Yeah.
The Black population, Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, it's so timely. So we really need to go out there and support this song. It is going to be medicine for this generation.
Absolutely.
In Jesus' name. Jonathan Deschelle, I know you're from Salisbury, but the location looks different. Where did you film? Would
Hey,
you
hold up.
use that information?
Yeah. I can give it. So, but before I do, so Marley, he worked on my first 2 videos. Amazing photographer, but he's also an artist. Got a single out called Cream. So make sure y'all check it out.
Nice.
But so yeah, the video was in Philly. We did it in Philly.
Okay.
We did it in Philly.
Shout out to Philly. Alexis Shaw, question: how does it feel to wake up doing what you love? Congratulations.
Woo. Thanks, sis. That's a great question. It's amazing. It has its moments. I think like with anything, with any job, you have your moments where you don't feel like getting out of bed. But for the most part, I can say I'm pretty much my own boss. Don't tell Kenny I said that, but I'm pretty much my own boss. I get up when I want. When I'm ready to work, I work, and I can work as long as I'm ready to work. If I want to take a break, I can take a break. So the process, it's amazing. I love it. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it.
That's a blessing. And the fact that you were able to produce this song during this pandemic just goes to show how successful some people are. Even though some people are struggling, they don't have jobs. On the flip side, some people are being fruitful and still producing. And God is giving you everything that you need to produce a beautiful song like this in a time such as this.
Yeah.
So this goes to show that you can be successful and productive in quarantine.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And if I was working the 8 to 5, I probably wouldn't have the time to do that. So
God does all things well.
Yeah, all things came together. It came together.
Tanya Smith said, I love you giving insight into your writing process. Do you generally work on one single song at a time, or so you have multiple ideas and just write it out when you get inspiration?
Yeah. Ooh, that's a great question. Y'all giving it to me today. All right. So to answer that first part, normally the way my brain works, normally I'm not working on one song unless I'm in the vein where I'm like, okay, I can finish it. But normally what I try to do, I try to put like a timer on and like, okay, let me see what I can do with this song in an hour before I kind of give my ears a break, and then I'll go to something else. And then, but before the night ends, I'll go back to what I started to see if, either if I can finish it or add, some things to the process. So normally I don't work on the same song at once, if that answers the question. And then also for my inspiration, the inspiration pretty much comes from how I'm feeling at the time. So normally like my day, I read in the morning, I pray in the morning. And then I get up from there, and then whatever I'm feeling, if I'm feeling rejoiceful, if I'm feeling whatever I'm feeling, I try to write that out and kind of get that process out of me at the moment.
So you try to write every day?
I try to.
Beautiful.
I try to every day.
And that's why it's so important, whatever skill that you have, that's why it's so important to use it every single day. Use it or lose it, as some people say.
Yeah.
So Deezen, does your mom really have
does your mom really yip yap? Man, nah, she cool. Yeah, she cool. She know that I'm gonna get it done, and we have the communication to where I'll text her or call her, hey mom, I wasn't able to get this done, but I got this done. And normally she knows why. Normally she knows why, but for the most part, she chilling. She real dope. Shout out to mom.
Shout out to mom, dudes.
And pops too. He real cool. He real cool.
Who car was that? Said Kevin Oliver.
Yeah. It was the Lord provided amazing connection through my father, and we was able to bring it to Kenny and work out the logistics, and so it's a guy I can't give out too much. How can I do this? All right, so yeah, his name is Ed. ED. We call him ED. I'll leave it there. But yeah, it's a friend of mine. It's a friend of the family's. And yeah, his name is ED. He kind of came through for us, and yeah, made it happen.
Lori Carter said, Madison, what was your favorite food during the pandemic?
My favorite food during the pandemic. I'm gonna have to say it was the Chick-fil-A stops. And it was the breakfast in the morning. Yeah. Outside of that, I really don't really eat like that. I don't know if that's a good thing, but yeah, I probably would say probably like
we need more music, so we need
yeah,
to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
yeah. Normally it's breakfast. By the time I get done with music, it's the next day. So normally breakfast food has been the food for the pandemic.
Okay. Wendy's. Now listen, Wendy's has great breakfast. I know we automatically go to Chick-fil-A, but Wendy's, their chicken honey butter biscuit. Listen,
You're not lying on that one.
it's amazing.
It's amazing. It's amazing. It's
Okay,
amazing.
Ashley Jones Prunell said, "Who used to school you on the court? LOL, love you, nephew, and proud of you."
Yeah, so when I was younger, Auntie Aunt Ashley used to whoop my behind in basketball.
Wow.
But as I got older, she stopped trying to play 1-on-1 because I was taller, I was bigger, I was stronger. But it's like, but she was amazing. She went to Parkside as well, the same high school that I graduated from. So she's a basketball legend. But yeah, she's giving the business on the court for sure.
Paris Bowens, my brother. So proud of you, boy.
Bro, I love you, boy. I'll see you the following week on that Saturday, man. I can't wait to serve the community with you, bro. I love you, man.
Tanya Smith, remakes seem to be pretty popular. Do you ever see yourself doing an album of your favorite gospel songs with the Madison spin on them? Your own interpretation of the old favorites. Great question.
Ooh, can we put that question back up on the screen, if possible? All right, so yes, I would love to be able to do that. I want to be able to put like the old school music that I've gathered up, and then also the new stuff that's out. I've always wanted to do a Winans cover. It's time to make
it. That'll be so hot. I love the one.
Yeah, I always wanted to do that. Yeah, I gotta do a cover of that. But yes, my goal is to one day do an album of like some GA stuff with a twist. Yeah, some Kiera with a twist, some Tasha.
Yes, I love it all.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. We're here for it.
Shout out to all the gospel artists as well, man. They are killing the game right now, man. It's crazy. There's a lot of music going on right now.
So many good gospel music has been produced during this pandemic. Hallelujah. It just goes to show, even if we're not in the church is in us. Yeah. So now we have a surprise guest for you, Madison. Anthony, your videographer.
What's up, boy?
What's up, man? How are you?
Good, man. How you doing, man?
Doing well. I'm super proud, bro. That video. Congrats, man. It's fire.
You did it, bro. You did it.
Wow. You did that. Trust.
You the one.
Your vision. I just helped put it together. But I'm proud of you, man. It's only the beginning. Super good.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you, dude. And dude, you're amazing. You were easy to work with. And even the ideas that you have in the edits, man, like you did amazing. And shout out to you, bro, because we was on the phone late night, Doc. Like you answered the phone. It didn't matter how late it was. You answered my phone.
Yeah. Anthony, while you're here, let's talk about some of the process behind the scenes as being the videographer.
Absolutely. So I went in and Madison, his creative mind, he already had the idea. He already had the vision of exactly what he wanted, in a sense, him Ken and his father as well. So he made my job easy. All I had to do was just go in and pretty much put my 2 cents in, but just record it because everything was laid out already from the beginning part, like he mentioned, watching Chris Brown and Michael Jackson, the skits and everything. He already had everything laid out, which made it the process a lot easier. But it was a pleasure. It was a joy just the beginning, and overall, it was just an amazing process.
You guys did a fantastic job. I mean, and whoever was the editor as well did.
Anthony,
you edited us? Go ahead, boy.
Yeah.
Wow. The editing, the effects, post-production. I mean,
thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, where can people find you if they would like to use your service?
Absolutely. Yeah, you can go to my website. That's www.beyondglobalmedia.com, or my Instagram, Beyond Global Media, or you can email me at anthony@beyondglobalmedia.com as well. Beyond global media. So like beyond,
Yeah.
and then like the world, like global, and then media.
Global media. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yes, you're a gift to be
Yeah.
working with. You're amazing.
Absolutely. No, I appreciate that. That's all for you guys. So overall, man, just congrats. It was amazing.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us, Anthony.
Absolutely. Thank you guys.
Thank you, bro.
All right, see you, man. I'm in.
All right, man.
Madison, I don't know about you, but I enjoyed myself tonight.
Amazing. Amazing.
So much fun. And again, I'm so proud of you. I know Madison personally, and just to see his growth. And you know, on Instagram right now, you see those memes or you see people posting picture how it was and how it's going. This is how it's going. Look,
this is how it's going.
This is where we are. This is just
it's time to level up. Let's go.
Level up. You did level up. You did level up. So I would just say, enjoy this time, celebrate, take the time to celebrate. Sometimes, and I understand, I know your work ethic. We can work so hard and we never celebrate our accomplishments and everything that we worked hard for. So enjoy this time, celebrate yourself, go out there, get your favorite meal, get some Chick-fil-A or whatever, and you know, and just enjoy this time. Because sometimes we can just work so hard and work.
Absolutely.
Which is amazing, and I'm preaching to the choir now. But sit
and
down and enjoy your accomplishments.
Yeah, for sure. And I think like what helps me to do that, my father had Brian Courtney Wilson on the radio station, and he said something that stuck with me since then. And he said that he doesn't write music for industry, but he writes music to help somebody get through whatever they're getting through. So that kind of helps ease my mind, knowing that, okay, if it's 300 people, if it's 1,000, or if it's one person that heard LaLa and was like, man, one, I want to get to know Jesus Christ. Two, I love how he was able to be creative, but you still know his background. He's a Christian boy who didn't give up his morals. So that helps me. You know, I have my moments where even today I was like anxious, like, oh my God, this is going to be crazy. What's going to happen? But just knowing that there is one person out there, whoever it is, you know, somebody's out there who got saved from hearing LaLa, and that's all that matters at the end of the day.
Absolutely. And God has created you for such a time as this. You are needed. You are essential. And not only Madison, but all those music artists out there, the singers, the preachers, you are essential. So whether the church is open or closed, you're still essential. You are needed. People need to hear your voice, whether you're just doing virtual church or throwing out music like this. We need you. And I just thank God for you. And thank you for sharing your gift, Madison.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So family, don't forget, purchase LaLa. LaLa is out right now on all social and digital outlets. Download not only Spotify, but purchase it. Okay? Download. We need those downloads. And purchase Apple Music. Okay, purchase it as well. Amen.
Got to. Yes. I need your help, y'all. Support your boy.
We need your help. And also do us a favor in liking and sharing this interview, this watch party. Okay, and share it to your friends that's saved and also not saved, because this song is for them. Yeah. And this is who we do it for. We do it for God, and we do it to spread the message. Yeah. And lastly, shout out to our I Can Rock family, I Can Rock Entertainment, I Can Rock TV. Thank you for all those who made this possible on tonight. Mr. Kenneth Brown, thank you. Kevin Hageman, thank you. Madison Copeland, thank you. And to all of you who watched us on tonight, thank you. Everyone who shared and liked and commented, thank you so much. You made the party popping.
Yeah, but how about this though? Let's give a round of applause for Destiny. All right, come on, y'all. Come on.
Thank you. And guys, don't forget, you can catch me tonight on my radio show, All Night Gospel with Destiny. That's every Saturday and Sunday, midnight to 6 a.m. on WTMR 800 AM and iHeartRadio. That is All Night Gospel with Destiny. Every Saturday and Sunday, midnight to 6 a.m. WTMR 800 AM and iHeartRadio.
Hey, let's go.
Hang out with me tonight. I'm about to go to the studio right now. We're going to be playing some great gospel music. And guess what? I'm going to play LaLa too.
So come on. Got to. Let's go.
Period.
Period.
Listen, y'all got millennials on here, so you had to know we had to pin it on. Right? We had to do something like that.
You gotta do whatever you
Again,
want.
Madison, congratulations. I love you so much.
Love you too.
And God bless everyone. Don't forget, share, like, comment, and subscribe to I Can Rock TV and I Can Rock Entertainment. We out. Bless you.